So Cobra, I'm very grateful for having you in my life for the past 2 to 3, almost 2 3 years. I would say, even though our friendship started with ATL, seems like that we got even closer. It could have just been organizing with a little friendship, but it turns out we are great friends. The more and more every day passes, we have always have a good laugh, or I can just talk to you about something that happens IRL, and you can give honest opinion on it, and just you being you is just being you makes my day when I can
Mm.
talk to you. I'm very grateful though just to have someone in my life to talk to since right now it's not an easy time for me and just being able to talk and have fun makes my day. I've never had to feel like I've had forcefully to talk to you and you've always been just like, "Hey, let's get on and do stuff for fun." We definitely have a full spark you being part of my personal life when a ball pit happened. Our talking went from talking maybe a few days a week to every day, and when my ex broke up with me it felt horrible, but I knew you were one of the few people that understand and actually cared how I felt. I know how ignorant I can be about people when it comes to being in the ATL, and you agreeing and disagreeing, you still somehow find a way to make it a fun time organizing. And I've organized with a lot of people, and you definitely are the best person I ever organized with ever. Connor,
Aw.
Connor and Clay are close seconds, but without ATL, definitely wouldn't be ATL. Without you, wouldn't be ATL. And having you become my co-organizer season one definitely was my best decision I ever made. So for the whole 2 years that we have been talking together, it's been a blast. You are definitely more than just a friend, a best friend. You're like a sister to me. You, as a genuine person, are caring and loving. There are very few people that keep me in this community with stuff happening lately, and I have very few reasons to stay. But you're one of the few that are keeping me in it. There are also a few people I want to meet, and you are definitely on the top priority. I want to meet soon. Even other than the other people in the community, and I've known for a while, Clay. My life wouldn't be the same without you, or it is today without you, and I wouldn't want to know any. I would not want to know life without you.
Aw. Okay. It's really sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
That's cute.
Tifo, fuck.
Okay. So, okay, 1 second. Let me load it up. Okay. So, Nick, even though we haven't talked in like ages, it seems like I've been grateful for the experiences that I've had with you. We majorly started talking after Country's private games, and after that, we just started talking on the daily. And if you weren't on daily, it felt weird for me. I just didn't have much friends at the time, other than like you, Emily, and Vince. Then you created the ball pit, and we started talking almost every day. When we got into the ball pit, I saw everyone as like a family, and you were definitely the dad of the group. I still see you as kind of a role model. When I said something about I wanted my ex to join, and when you were in open arms, I was so happy. When she for the little over 2 weeks that she was in there was awesome. And then almost everyone in the ball pit started talking to me, make sure I was okay when she broke up with me, and that was also awesome for the whole group. All the memories that I have at ball pit when we were just talking about random stupid shit or just talking about who we'd invite into our weddings, I'll always remember them and cherish them. When you invited me to Incidendo, I was very excited about how the future for the whole round would go, and when I first got in there, I was welcomed with the round with hellos, and I felt like I fit right in, though originally thought I would never would. When you finally came and actually visit me, I was super excited and nervous. At the same time, I was thinking, was this the same guy I know on as Reggie? But after we hung out for a little bit, I knew that you were more than just the same guy that online that I know as Reggie Float. You were Nick. And from now on, I will always call you Nick, since you were more than just a friend. You were more like a brother to me. You're one of the ones I call a beard bro. That whole night is definitely one of my favorite nights of my life, and I will cherish the time we spent together. And the next time, you bet I'll beat you in bowling, even though I think I beat you. When
You did.
when we hang out next time, because I'll promise there will be a next time when we meet up, and hopefully Emily can come. So that's a
Good.
make sure Emily comes next time we meet up, Emily, so we can find out who the best is at bowling. I'll always cherish you as a bro to me, and somewhat of a role model who I want to become when I'm older, and I want to just make sure that you know if you ever need to talk to someone, even if it's 4 years and I barely remember you, I will always talk to you no matter what.
Damn, man. That's deep.
That's basically I got the same. It's about the same exact result I got from Emily, except Emily was, you know, she was like coughing up and crying a little bit.
Well, no, I'm just not as
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I just find it fun.
emo-
Yeah.
Oh wow, man, that's awesome. I really like hearing that you look up to me as a role model, and that time that we hung out was so important.
Yeah. 1 sec. I'm gonna end the recording. Just yeah, I am. Okay. So Nora, I'm very grateful for having you in my life, even if it's just for the little as it has been. I see that. Ever since I joined Gino, that every day we've talked is just a little cooler experience to just talk to you. Originally, when you joined ATL, I didn't know you very well. I've just known you as impaired, and you seemed cool. But since I've known you as Nora, the more and more I've got to know you, or even we still don't even get to know each other. But I'm still very happy to call you as a friend and grateful for having you in my life for the little it has been, since you've definitely made my day more than of just a few times we've talked, since the little jokes that you make, and when it's just me and you and DJ, it makes me feel more welcome in the beginning when I just first joined Gino, and I'm grateful for having you just be there almost every day and having fun and doing whatever, even if it's just talking and goofing off. I hope that in the future we can become better friends.
Aw.
Just hoping more than one day that I can, I hope I made your day a little bit.
Aw, thanks.
I'm just going to read it. So, Clay, I have a bunch of things I have to say to you. I'm very grateful for you having my life since of how long our friendship has started. We used to be very close. It went from the PPP group, and there's a lot of people in there, but I could say you're the one who shined out for me. And you were definitely was the best time I had before we didn't even know each other. And I just didn't know I have such a good friend to me. There are a bunch of more people that will probably deal with me because of all the stuff I've said and done. But there's a bunch of people who cannot deal with me, the stuff I've done, but I'm so happy I know that for the past 3 years, I've known you for the past 3 years. And you definitely are one of my best friends ever, though, even though I think we are very distant. Sometimes I still see you as a father figure that I've never had. You've been there a lot for me, more than my normal dad, and I really do want to meet you, even if I have to come to you. You're definitely one of my favorite people. You're definitely one of the few people I'll ever invite to my wedding, and a few others. No matter what happens, you always be a brother, father, or best friend to me. And even if we drift apart, we will always be connected somehow, some way.
Damn it, Chris! Dude!
It was different. I tried being different from the last one. That was the main thing. I just tried being different from the last one. That's why it's not as long. If I added the old stuff, I could have made it like a lot longer. But I was like, I already read a lot the first time, so.
Fuck! Tugging at those heartstrings, you jackass!
No matter how pissed off, Clay, you get at me, I can still tug at your heartstrings no matter what.
Yeah.
That's the truth. I'll tell you that.